anybody on?
Well, it just started.
Oh, I thought you were telling me yes, somebody's on.
We're patiently waiting. She's dropping the camera.
Oh, these are all
Now people are watching.
All right, we're ready.
Oh, Ted Black is watching.
Oh,
Oh.
I told him to get ready.
Okay. Oh, you did? Okay, hello everybody. So we had so much fun doing the live trunk show at the Laura Heine collage class. We decided to do it again, this time with Miss May Black, our certified Quiltworx instructor, and we're going to show you some Quiltworx quilts. And towards the end, we'll tell you some of the classes that are coming up. So we'll just get started with that, right?
Yes.
Do we need to say anything else?
No.
Okay.
Say hi to Dorothy. She's watching.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Ted Black.
Hi, Ted. Okay, so if you guys have questions as we're showing these, just go ahead and ask your questions, and Erin will let us know. And May's just gonna talk about these because these are her. Do you know what? See, I'm always showing you guys stuff upside down. Did the same thing last time. Okay, so she will tell you what these are and maybe something about each one.
All right, so this one here is poinsettia. We figured we'd show a couple of the Christmas ones since Christmas is coming, and we actually dress in red for Christmas. Look at there. So this one here is poinsettia. It's normally like a table topper or something like that, but I went ahead and inset it into a square to make it bigger and it is easier to hang or use on your table. So that one is poinsettia. And then these right here, it has little birds in there. That's how I knew Angela had it upside down.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Another Christmas one that we have. It doesn't look really Christmas, but it is Christmas. You can use this as a tree skirt or as a table topper, or you could make it squared off like I did the poinsettia. This is a celebration tree skirt. And I just have a thing for purple and blues and greens at the time that I made this. This was my very first Judy Niemeyer quilt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It took me 2 weekends to do this.
Oh.
Yeah, it was long weekends.
I will not even tell you how long it would have taken me.
All right, this is another tree skirt. This is prickly pine cones. A lot of people do them in the browns for the pine cones, but I'm not a brown type of person. I don't like the color brown, so I did mine in red and greens. And I used the fairy frost, so it's all glittery fabric.
That'd be gorgeous with tree lights if they
I know.
did that.
The
oh
shimmer.
my gosh, yes,
Yeah.
that shimmer.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good.
And
very good.
Angela quilted it. So you could always make it and put it in her pile.
Okay, so as we are showing you these, some of these now are bigger ones. As we're
The rest
showing
are bigger.
these, all of the rest are bigger ones.
Huge.
May will tell you what the pattern is, and you can check my website, mendedheartsquilting.com. You can call the shop, 515-836-4280, if you would like any of these patterns.
All right.
And if I don't have it, you know I can get it for you. Okay.
All right, so this one here is Fire Island Hosta, and she's gonna cut me out of the picture. It's huge. I just got this one back from the quilter. I love it. I love the orange pop in there. And this one here, I picked all the fabrics from this. If you zoom in, if you look at this border fabric, it's got bubbles in it. And I had a whole bolt of that fabric. So that's how I made the fabric choices for this quilt. So this was built out of my stash fabrics. It's heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy,
Yes.
but I'm used to it. When you double back,
Yes.
they're heavy.
Oh. Can you get a picture of the back? Okay. You're a whole lot taller than I am.
Oh my gosh, any questions?
Do we
Has
have any
everybody
questions?
given hearts and thumbs up?
Gayla says, wow.
Yay.
Let's see.
All right. This one here is a fun quilt. And this one here I made basically because I wanted to let everybody know you do not have to use batiks or anything to make one of these quilts. You can actually use the novelty prints. This is Storybook Pasture. And I used little pig fabric in here to make this quilt. And then I picked all the colors to go with the little pigs. This is Storybook Pasture. And I used one extra set of papers to make it king size. This one is 102 by 102. Any questions?
So, I just want to touch on that again. What May said was you do not always have to use batiks.
Right.
I think at least from my perspective, students I've had here, people who come into the shop purchasing, they always say, well, I'm going to use batiks because if I flip my fabric the wrong way, then it's not going to be as noticeable, obviously, as if you flip your pigs the wrong way. So, you know.
That's true.
But with Judy's method of paper piecing, that's not going to happen. You are not going to get your fabrics flipped if you follow the instructions, the directions like you're supposed to, which is why it's great to take a class with May here because she will walk you through and get you going so that you understand Judy's method and how she does paper piecing. And then that way you can use any of these awesome fabrics that you like. Doesn't always have to be batiks.
And when you do make mistakes, we have fix-its for it.
Yes, yes. You pick up so many little tips and tricks that you're not going to get from just making it from the pattern on your own.
Because they are not in the book.
And yes, and if you do make a mistake, instead of taking everything you just did, your fabrics and your papers, and throwing them away, which some people do, and starting fresh, no, we can teach you, May can teach you
How to fix stuff.
how to fix those things.
I am a bad one for just giving up and throwing it away.
Don't do that.
No, because you put so much work
I
into
know,
it.
but I get frustrated.
All right. This is a nice bright one. This one is Mooncatcher. So it's a rainbow quilt. Another big one. I never make them small, hardly.
And we did this was one of the classes we did.
This year.
Was this, oh, it was this year?
Yeah, beginning of this year. We did.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yes,
But
because,
any of these you can do at any of our retreats. You'll talk about the classes
Yes.
later.
yes.
But any of these that we're showing or any pattern that you have or started or want to start, you can do at the Quiltworx retreats.
Yes. Workshops. We're calling
Yeah,
them workshops.
workshops.
But yes, yeah.
Okay, so everybody make sure you're giving us thumbs ups or hearts when you see
If
one
you like
like.
what we're doing.
Well, no, just give us that thumbs up, even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, May doesn't know my rule of no
Oh.
unhappiness.
Yes.
No unhappiness.
We only take thumbs up and hearts.
Only thumbs up and hearts. I don't. Doesn't bother me.
Hugs are good too. All right, this one here is Vintage Rose. And I chose the big one again. And some of these quilts that we're showing here, they have been in Paducah. There you go. I love bright colors, as you can tell. Now this one here, if this looks overwhelming for you, most of these patterns have a smaller size, because the smaller one ends like right here. It doesn't have all this outside border. So you could pick the smaller pattern.
Yeah, I did the smaller pattern on this one.
Yeah. And a lot of people do because it's overwhelming to have all that outside piecing. But you don't have to. You can just make the big one or the little one.
Last one.
We got one more.
Okay, so we got one more here. May will tell you what it is, and then while you're looking at it, I will talk to you about the upcoming classes.
This one here is Allisons Wonderland. This is one of my favorites because I always wanted to make an orange quilt. So I was collecting orange fabrics, and then when this one came out, the pattern is in red, white, and black. So then I'm like, oh, that would be awesome in orange. So that's how this one came to be. I love orange.
Me too. We both
Yeah.
love orange, and we have the same birthday.
Yeah, imagine that.
Isn't that funny? Okay, so while you're looking at this, our classes for this year are done. We have this and one more as a 3-part series for this
In
class
November, yeah.
in November. But starting next year, our first class is another 3-part class, so it's one Saturday a month, and then that gives you time in between to do your homework, think about questions, so
Yeah.
forth. You come back and you work again. So those are March 27th, May 1st, June 5th, and we're going to be doing Coral Reef for that one. So you've all seen it. It's all over the internet, this new Coral
It's brand
Reef.
new. It comes out
quilt.
in January.
Yep, you've seen pictures, all kinds of stuff. So that is going to be the next one. And then June 26th and 27th are the workshops that we're talking about. When we do a workshop, it's a Saturday and a Sunday, and you can work on whatever you want. So if you come to the first class, the first 3 classes, and you're working on that Coral Reef, and you want to come back and get more guidance and work on a little more, or maybe you've started a pattern at home and you want guidance on it, you can come to the workshops. And you've got 2 days of instruction with May here helping you, and you can work on whatever you want. We can have 8 people in the class, and 8 people can be doing different things, and it is amazing to watch this woman because she just goes from person to person to pattern to
Technique to
pattern, technique to technique. She knows exactly how to get you going where you need to go. So so no matter what you're doing, and if you're frustrated, if you're working on these and you're frustrated, or you look at this and you're like, oh my God, I can't do that. Yes, you can do that.
Yes, you can.
Everybody can do it, and May's really good if you're frustrated about talking with you and taking all of your frustrations away and getting you going on it. So it's a really, really fun class. They always are. They
Yes.
always are. So,
Do we have any questions?
No questions, but everybody likes your quilts.
Yay!
awesome. Okay, thanks for joining us today, guys, and we
We're
will
gonna do it again next month.
yeah, we will pop in next month because you'll actually have Coral Reef here. It will not be quilted yet, but you'll be able to see it. I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous. So you can take a peek at what that quilt looks like. And as always, I am Iowa's first and only Quiltworx certified shop, so you can find all kinds of Quiltworx patterns here. We do have Quiltster available, so you can make an appointment with Erin at any time, and we can help you pick out colors and fabrics to make your Quiltworx pattern your own. So I think that's everything.
There's tons of fabric upstairs to choose from.
Oh my gosh, yes, you know. I've always got you covered on fabric,
Yep.
so. Okay, thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you have a really awesome weekend. Bye.
Bye.